Top 10 places to visit in Armenia. The number of tourists visiting Armenia has exploded in recent years, and it's not hard to see why. Everywhere you walk, the view is breathtaking because of the area's dramatic, mountainous landscapes, which are home to deep gorges, glistening lakes, and flowing rivers. Due to its important location in the Caucasus, everyone from the Romans and Byzantines to the Persians and Soviets have gone through the region. Throughout all this instability, Armenia has impressively and firmly maintained its rich language, culture, and tradition. Hey guys, welcome to World of Journey. In today's video, we have compiled a list of the 10 best places to visit in Armenia. So, without any further ado, let's begin with the video. Number 1. Shikahogh State Reserve. Shikahogh State Reserve, Armenia's second largest forest reserve, is so unspoiled that many areas are still unexplored today. Shikahogh State Reserve is estimated to have over 1,100 plant species, although its fauna has not yet been thoroughly studied. The forest is thought to be home to animals, including leopards, bears, wild goats, and vipers. In 2005, a proposed motorway put the reserve in danger, but environmental groups were successful in securing protection to the forest's future. In addition, there are a number of waterfalls in the reserve that are stunning in their beauty. Number 2. Lake Sevan. The calm waters of Lake Sevan, the largest lake in the entire Caucasus, seem to go on forever. Due to the abundance of incredible recreational activities it offers, it is a popular vacation spot for both locals and tourists. Along its picturesque coastlines, there are numerous impressive old monasteries and churches, including Sevan and Yerevan. However, the lake's several beautiful beaches are what draws the majority of tourists who come to relax on their fine sands or take advantage of the amazing variety of available water sports. Lake Sevan is located at a height of around 2,000 meters above sea level and is frequently referred to as the Jewel of Armenia. Popular activities include sailing on its reflective surface or swimming in its soothing waters. Hiking and cycling along its shoreline are also very popular. While some of the lakeshore's towns and villages are fairly relaxed and offer a peaceful retreat, others feature a lot of bars and nightclubs if you'd prefer a more lively vacation. Number 3. Dilijan National Park. There are 4 national parks in Armenia, and Dilijan National Park is arguably the most stunning of the magnificent bunch. The park, which was recently established in 2002, is renowned for both its natural landmarks and its therapeutic mineral water springs. The grounds of the park are home to many of Armenia's most significant cultural sites, including Akhnabat Church, Goshevank Monastery, Jukhtakvank, and Hagartsin Monastery. Both the Agestev and Getik River basins are also within the Dilijan National Park. Number 4. Khor Virap. Located on a plain near the closed border with Turkey and the magnificent Mount Ararat, this is likely the most famous Armenian monastery. Probably the most photographed location in Armenia is the monastery's view with Mount Ararat in the background. This is one of the most significant historical locations in Armenian history because it was here that Gregory the Illuminator was imprisoned for 14 years before curing King Therdad III of his sickness. The king then turned to Christianity, setting the stage for Armenia's religious future. While it is possible to descend the dungeon ladder today to see where the saint spent 14 years of his life, keep in mind that the path is narrow and treacherous. Along with the pit, the location is home to the Serb Astvatsatin Church, which dates to the 17th century. Number 5. Ambert Fortress. Because this fortress is situated 2,300 meters above sea level on the slopes of Armenia's highest peak, Mount Aragats, its name in Armenian translates to Fortress in the Clouds. Ambert Fortress, which dates to the 7th century, is one of Armenia's most beautiful tourist destinations. The fortress is roughly an hour's drive from Yerevan, the nation's capital, and was once one of the main military defensive positions for the Armenian kingdom. In the winter, snowfall can make the fortress inaccessible, but the weather usually gets better by late May. The fortress itself is magnificent, and the view from the top is utterly stunning. The Ambert fortress may be reached quickly from the village of Burican, which is the location of the Khor Observatory. Number 6. Vanadzor. Vanadzor, which is found in Armenia's northern region, is the country's third largest city. One of the best destinations to visit in Armenia is the stunning Lori region, which is easily accessible from Vanadzor. One of the best tourist destinations in the city is the Vanadzor Botanical Garden, and tourists can also think about visiting the Vanadzor Fine Art Museum. Due to the abundance of mineral springs in the Lori region, Vanadzor and the surrounding areas provide a broad variety of fantastic spas. Although Vanadzor is predominantly an industrial city, it also has a large number of theaters, including the Vanadzor Puppet Theater and the Bohem Chamber Theater. Number 7. Geghard Monastery. One of the Armenian sites that made it onto the UNESCO World Heritage List is this monastery complex from the 4th century. What makes it unique is that many of the churches and tombs were carved into the rock, displaying the best of Armenian medieval architecture. The monastery received the relics of apostles Andrew and John in the 12th century, and since then, pilgrims from all over the world have come to visit. There is a cross-shaped church known as the Khor Chapel that dates back to the year 1215. It has a dome covering it with a hole in the center. This hole's function is to let light into the interior. The Azat River Gorge's majestic cliffs surround the Geghard Monastery complex, giving it a stunning setting. Even getting to the monastery is interesting, since the road that leads to it goes through the beautiful gorge. You can combine visits to the Geghard Monastery and Gemi Temple because they are not far apart. Number 8. Karahunj Observatory. Karahunj, sometimes referred to internationally as Armenia's Stonehenge, is one of the most intriguing spots to visit during a vacation in Armenia. Karahunj, located near the city of Sisian in the Syunik province, is made up of about 200 large stone tombs, with the main section including 40 stones standing in a circular shape, allegedly created in honor of the Armenian major god Ari, named after the sun. A tiny museum in Sisian is devoted to the discoveries made at Karahunj, which is reputed to be the oldest observatory of its sort in the world. Number 9. Tatev Monastery. One of the most famous landmarks in the country is the Tatev Monastery, which was built in the 9th century and is positioned on the edge of a deep gorge. After the main church was constructed in 895, stunning frescoes were ultimately created within. There are a few excellent viewing locations scattered around the complex, as well as a fountain with drinkable fresh spring water. The highlight of any trip is taking a ride on the Wings of Tatev, which is the longest non-stop double-track cable car in the world and currently holds the Guinness World Record. The 5,752-meter-long aerial tramway between Tatev and Halidzor hamlet glides across a broad valley and offers a bird's-eye view of the road's hairpin curves as it ascends to Tatev. Number 10. Yerevan. Last but not least on the list of wonderful locations to visit in Armenia is Yerevan, the country's capital. Anyone interested in exploring Armenia should begin their journey in Yerevan. The city is home to the beautiful Republic Square, and you must climb the cascade to see the city's monument to the Soviet triumph in the Second World War. Yerevan is a profoundly historic city, and if you want to learn more about the nation's difficult past, you must visit the Armenian Genocide Memorial. While a walk down the Hrajdan Gorge is also strongly advised, the Vermissage Flea Market, which is open on the weekends, is equally worthwhile. Day trips from Yerevan are a great way to experience much of what the rest of Armenia has to offer. In addition, Yerevan is home to Levon's amazing underground world, one of Europe's most unique tourist destinations, and the Blue Mosque, the only mosque in the entire nation. We hope this video helped you decide on Armenia as your next tourist destination. We hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay notified about our uploads. See you in the next video.